Gombe State government reiterates commitment to support initiatives that can promote peace, ethics and value orientation of citizens. Duke Local Council Chairman receives Award of Excellence from Cooking Church, Duku. Hello viewers, good evening and welcome to 25 News Report. I am Sharon Pani with the news bulletins. The Gombe State government has reiterated its commitment to supporting initiatives that promote peace, ethics and value reorientation of the benefit of its citizens. Governor Muhammadu Inuwa stated during the passing out parade of the National Community Ethics and Values Environmental Compliance Corps NCEVECC, Gombe State Command held at the Pantami Stadium. The governor, who was represented by the Director of Ethics and Orientation in the Ministry of Information and Ethical Orientation, Umar Alabora, noted that the Corps, whose mandate is centered on behavioral change, aims at reshaping the mindset of Nigerians to embrace positive values that will make them responsible citizens worthy of emulation.
Be sincere in discharging your responsibilities. I want to also advise you that you should have collaboration with the security agencies. Community policy officers are there. They are the one that knows the nooks and crannies of all this kind of issue that you are going to talk about. 2, being as a custodian of ethical orientation in the sight of government, the door is open for you. I can remember vividly when some officers of the Scout Command paid out a courtesy call in the office. We gave them this assurance. No matter and however, in whatever time, the door is open for you. Just come to the ministry, lay out your issues.
In a speech, the representative of the National Community Ethics and Value Environmental Compliance Corps, Northeast Zone, Reverend Zimron Zidon, said the Corps is now fully recognized by the Federal Ministry of Environment to carry out its mandate. He explained that the responsibilities of the Corps include environmental education, environmental security, environmental surveillance, environmental inspection, as well as enforcement where necessary. In his remarks, the Gombe State Commandant of the Corps, Mr. Jonah Helmer Ila, said the aim of the organization is to address environmental degradation, abuse of natural resources, decline in civic responsibility, and erosion of moral standard in society. The Gombe State Ministry of Justice recently honored outstanding state councils and staff for integrity, dedication, and exemplary service. Speaking at this ceremony, Deputy Governor Dr. Manasseh Daniel Jetau praised the ministry for recognizing officers who uphold transparency and professionalism. Representing the governor, Alhaji Muhammadu Inuwa, he urged awardees to remain role models for their colleagues. Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Barrister Zubairu Muhammad Omar, described the event as a celebration of diligence and ethical conduct within the sector. The Director of Civil Litigation, Barrister Musa Saidu, explained that awards were given across categories including integrity, performance, punctuality, and administration. Also speaking, the chairman of the Law Officers Association of Nigeria at the Ministry of Justice, Barrister Haruna Yerma, commended the ministry's leadership for celebrating excellence and congratulated the award recipient for their outstanding service. Barrister Sadia Adamujauro, speaking for the awardees, thanked the ministry and pledged continued commitment. Among those honored, Barrister Al-Hassan Muazu was named overall Best Counsel for 2025. The need for Muslims to shun all acts capable of attracting the punishment of Almighty Allah has been re-emphasized. The Deputy Chief Imam of ADP Friday Mosque, Gombe Alarama Rabiu Abubakar, made the call while delivering the Friday sermon. Examples of divine punishment meted out to those who engage in evil deeds, noted that wrongdoing leads to disappointment, lack of God consciousness, poverty, and setback in life. He urged worshippers to remain steadfast in prayers and to continually seek Allah's intervention in their personal and collective deeds. Earlier, in a sermon exhortation, Malam Abubakar Al-Khaliri advised Muslims to appreciate Almighty Allah for His mercy and countless blessings. He also encouraged the faithful to remain committed to the worship of Allah, stressing that sincere devotion attracts divine favor and abundant blessings. The executive chairman of Duk local government area, Alhaji Adamu Muhammad Waziri, has received an award of excellence from the Church of Christ in Nigeria Cooking, Church Duku Center. Representing the award to the chairman in his office in Duku, the representative of the Cooking Church Duku, Reverend Tawai Kefas, said the award is in recognition of the chairman's numerous support and assistance rendered to members of the Christian community, and appealed for more support to them and give sense of belonging. Reverend Takwai identifies some of the support to include the provision of solar light and other assistance, and pray God to reward the chairman abundantly, even as he prayed for God protection and good health on the chairman. Responding, the chairman of the Duku local government, Adamu Muhammad Waziri, appreciated the Cooking Duku for the award and pledged his continued support when the need arises, while calling on them to live in peace with the people of the faiths in the area. The chairman urges the Christians to always participate in the communal activities. Hundreds of friends, well-wishers, and families have today gathered at the residence of Dan Masanin Akko, Alhaji Abubakar Kumo, at Kumo Town, the headquarters of Akko local government, to witness the wedding fatia of their daughter to Saadu Abubakar Kumo. Among the dignitaries that witnessed the wedding fatia include the Director General, Gombe Media Corporation, Alhaji Ibrahim Isa, Maga Takaddan Deba, Sarkin Shanu Yamaltu, Alhaji Abubakar Bello, Director with the National Population Commission, Muhammad Abubakar Kumo, among others. The wedding fatia was contracted between Hafsat Abubakar Kumo and her groom at the pronouncement of 200,000 naira as dowry. In his words of advice to the couples, the Director General, Gombe Media Corporation, Alhaji Ibrahim Isa, said marriage is a fundamental step towards a strong family and also a form of worship to God Almighty. The DG encouraged them to be patient with one another, understanding and supporting one another in order to have a peaceful home.
Shine hakuri. Hakurin nan da duk ake faɗa a farkon soyayya ba a gane hakurin. Sai zama yayi zama. A wannan lokaci.
Also commenting, the father of the bride, Saadu Abubakar Kumo, thanked the invited guests for responding to their invitation, praying God Almighty to reward each and every one. The first edition of the Tangle Peace Ambassadors TPA Unity Novelty Football Match is to hold tomorrow, Sunday, between Bare FC and Shembe Ajas. In a statement signed and issued by the chairman organizing committee, Nasiru Idris indicated that the match will be played at Biliri Township Stadium by 3 o'clock in the evening. Tag Peace and Unity Novelty Football Match. The match is organized to foster unity between youth and communities. Gombe State Governor Muhammadu Inuwa Yahya, represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Ibrahim Abakar Jodi, has led Gombe State delegation to condole with the Balawaja over the death of his elder sister, Hajia Adda Jamara, which sad event occurred yesterday after a protracted illness. Conveying the governor, the government and people of Gombe State condolences to the monarch, Professor Jodi described her death as sad and urged the royal father and the family members to accept with gratitude, as death is inevitable to all humans, praying Allah to forgive her shortcomings and accept her in Al-Jannatul Firdausi. A statement by the information officer in the SSG's office, Chashuat Malam, also said the government delegation attended the wedding fatia of Dr. Umar Wada and Ralia Aliu, which took place at the Central Mosque, Talasay, where Professor Jodi congratulated the newly-wed couple on behalf of Governor Muhammadu Inwa Yahaya. He advised them to build their home on trust, love, fidelity, and the fear of God for their marriage to last. In his remark, the Balawaja, Alhaji Danjuma Muhammad, appreciated Governor for identifying with them in their moment of bereavement, praying God to bless and reward him abundantly. He also expressed profound gratitude on behalf of the newlywed couple for attending the program. The former director in the Gombe State Ministry of Women Affairs, Hajia Hawa Umar, has appealed to organizations to intensify effort towards empowering women as a way of fighting poverty in the state. She made the appeal while commending the activities of the Hikima and Light Foundation, describing their interventions as timely and impactful. According to her, empowering women and youth is the key to improving livelihoods and reducing hardship in the society. Earlier speaking during the exercise, the Chief Executive Officer of the Foundation, Malam Hussein Shehu, said the program was organized to verify beneficiaries who would receive empowerment items. He explained that beneficiaries who successfully complete the verification process would be provided with working tools and materials based on their areas of training, with the aim of improving their economic status and promoting self-reliance. Malam Hussein Shehu added that the program was designed to support women and youth with different vocational skills, enabling them to contribute meaningfully to the development of the 11 local governments and the society. He listed some of the skills acquired by the beneficiaries to include tailoring, shoe and bag making, irrigation farming, poultry production, use of local fertilizer and local charcoal production, among others. Also speaking on behalf of traditional rulers, the district head of Doma, Alhaji Abdullahi Maikaho, commended the Hikima and Light Foundation for its effort in empowering women and youth across the 11 local government areas of the state. The district head advised beneficiaries to make proper and productive use of the items provided for their personal growth and the overall benefit of the society. That's the news. Before you go, a quick look at some of the major stories that made headlines. You heard that Gombe State government reiterates commitment to support initiatives that can promote peace, ethics and values reorientation of citizens. Governor Muhammadu Inwa stated this during the passing out parade of the National Community Ethic and Values Environmental Compliance Corps Gombe State Command held at Pantami Stadium. And finally, Duke Local Government Council Chairman receives Award of Excellence. Presenting the award to the chairman in his office in Duku, the representative of the King Church Duku, Reverend Kefas, said the award is in recognition of the chairman's numeral support and assistance rendered to members of the Christian community and appealed for more support to them, giving sense of belonging. That's the news. Thanks for watching. As for me, it's goodbye.